Hey, welcome to the Luna Fire episode 64, ladies and gentlemen. Your friend Raul Luna here in the central offices in Modesto, California. Hey, I got something special that I want to talk to you for a few minutes. It's story time. I want to tell you and I want to share a story that we just went through that story with my great friend here, Mr. Ismael. So, you and I are going to spend or invest, I should say, few minutes on something that we just went through. And it started yesterday, and we found out today about something that I know it's going to intrigue you. So pay close attention. But before I actually share the story, that I'm about to reveal here with you, and I know there's going to be a lot of things that you can learn from this story that it can benefit in your real estate career. Pay close attention. But before I get started, go ahead and hit like, leave me a message, go ahead and subscribe, and turn on the notification button and share this video with other people that that you can help. Okay. So, Instagram, how are you? Facebook, YouTube, welcome here today. And I'm going to share with you, you know, uh, the story, and I actually called it, story time for a reason, because it's a story that I'm going to be sharing in Luna Fire episode 64. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, so interesting because we called out the bluffer, or we call out the bluff. And what is this about? Let me share something. Yesterday I told Mr. Ismael, who works here, we work together. I told him, hey, listen, in the offices here in Modesto, California, we we're in an office in a condo office that has 16 offices, and there's many different other condo buildings that are fairly new. They were built, maybe in the past 10 to 15 years. Actually, no, more in the 15 years aspect. And there is two buildings that are actually for sale in the same, in the same office condominium area. And I say, you know what? Call the real estate agent. Basically, just phone them, and let's see if we can strike a deal. So he called the real estate agent to get me an appointment so that I can basically make an offer. And the real estate agent, pulled a bluff on us, like literally, like basically the real estate agent told Ismael, oh, and this is a building, okay, or a couple of buildings that has been for sale for about a year. Just picture this. It's been for sale for about a year. They started extremely high, and they've been lowering it. And they put a sign for rent, and it hasn't even been sold. And then when Ismael calls for an appointment, the real estate agent basically said, oh, we got offers already, and they're going back. We're basically in counter offers. We're going back and forth. And it's interesting because this thing has been sitting here for freaking ever. And I told Ismael, I said, listen, he made the appointment it was for yesterday, today, right? Today at 11 in the morning. So it was for today at 11 in the morning. And I told Ismael, I said, I can't do it for, 11. Let's do at 12:15. But if she has already offers, and if she's already going back and forth with those offers, cancel the appointment. I said, I'm not the type of dude that I want to be on an overbid, and I don't play those games. I said, just let her know that your partner said that if there's already offers, that they're already countering back and forth, that we're not interested. That, thank you, but no thank you. And Ismael actually did that. And the lady immediately, the moment he told her that, immediately she said, oh, those offers are really old. They have never called us back. They're really not, they're really not current offers. What do you call that, ladies and gentlemen? What in the heck do you call that? She was trying to bluff us. I've been doing this for 2 decades, and I'm not saying that I know it all. But you know what? When someone tells me that they got offers, all of a sudden they got offers, and and she's trying to see if they can get more, and they're trying to sell it. They started, I think it was like 750 or $800,000 per condo office, and they're 3,000 square feet, and now they're at like 620 something, right? 620, 647. And the lady basically said, you know what, we're willing to even let it go at 600 each, $600,000 each, and we'll seller finance it. So in other words, we called the bluff. That's why I wanted to share this story with you guys, because can you believe that the real estate agent was trying to bluff us, and we called her out basically. I said cancel the appointment. I said if there's already offers in the table and they're going back and forth, I don't want to enter into this. I'm not desperate to be buying at the wrong price. And she admitted, she says, you know what, those offers are basically long term, I mean long ago offers that were basically long time ago. They're not current. So what do you call that? Leave me a message down below. What do you call when how do you call when you call in to want to obviously view a property, and the real estate agent basically all of a sudden, out of the thin air, pulls some offers, magical internal, out of the universe offers, so that maybe they can try to bring the price up. And all of a sudden, we just decide to cancel the appointment and say, you know what, never mind. If you already got offers, we're not interested anymore. And all of a sudden, she admits, oh, you know what, they're not current offers. What do you call that? Honestly, I'm the reason I'm sharing it is because you're going to encounter. I'm not saying that every agent does this. First and foremost, let me clear the space, okay? I'm not saying that every agent it's a bad agent. I work with amazing real estate agents, but the interesting thing is, here we are, bona fide buyers, investors. I'm seriously looking to make offers on both of the buildings, because they basically are right next to mine. And I'm thinking, you know what? If I'm open. Let's see if we can strike a deal. Let's see if they're willing to sell or finance, and if they're willing, because I know obviously the builder, I know the space, I know the place. We've been here for the past 10 years, more so than 10 years, and I was like, let's strike a deal. Let's strike a deal. And all of a sudden, she pulls one off from our end. And it really taught me a lesson that I need to go with my instinct. I need to listen to my gut. I need to call the bluffers whenever they think that they can get away with just calling some magical offers. Okay, you believe you got magical offers? We're not interested. And this actually happened twice in the same week. Twice, from two different real estate agents. Okay, I don't know if it's desperation. I don't know what the heck it could be. I don't know if it has to do with whatever ethics, or however you want to call it. But there is a 4-unit building in Oakdale, California, that Mr. Ismael, again, called him out, send an offer, a verbal offer. They're trying to sell it for $510,000, isn't it? $510,000. We made an offer, or he made an offer for $460,000. $460,000 all cash, close quick. And interesting enough, the agent said, "Hey, listen, we already got 5 offers," and this is, once again, the property has not gone pending, and it's been already, over a week and a half. And he told us that he had offers as $510,000 already, that if we were willing to go up, and we said no, 460 where he works for us, and that's where we need to stay. and is still there and is still active. And I thought that there was 5 offers. All of a sudden, magically, everybody walked away. All of a sudden, magically, nothing really happened. So he said, "Oh, I got an offer for 480 first. Are you willing to come for 480?" And then, "Oh, I got an offer for 490." And then, "I got an offer for 510." And then, but the reality is this, honestly, let's be real to ourselves. Do you believe that there's people out there that are bluffers? If you believe that there's, and I'm not talking just professionals, it could be real estate agents, it could be real estate investors, it could be, property owners, it could be, contractors. The lesson that I take out of all this is go with your instinct, go with your gut, hear your energy, call the bluff out. Whenever all of a sudden you feel that something is not right, question it until you get to the reality. Because, interesting enough, the first one, I give her true respect because she at least admitted it. And now it makes me want to, okay, let's go back to the whiteboard. Let's go back to see if we can strike a deal. Do you believe that I should go back? Leave me a message. Do you believe that I should go back and see if we can strike a deal and give her the opportunity? She admitted it. So I'm kind of enticed to go and do so. But what do you think? And then the second thing is, how about with a Ford unit building guy, that basically, it's been weeks now and literally nothing has transpired. I guess all of a sudden, all the 5 offers sort of kind of disappeared, right? Anyways, just wanted it. Should we give him a shot to? Should we? Now, that person hasn't obviously said, the reality of things, but I mean, you could, when you're in a hot market, when that there's a potential to be sold really, really fast. I mean, you could tell right away. When I got my properties on the market, if I do have an offer, I got an offer and it gets done right away. And if there's no offers, then there's no offers. But we're depending on where we are on the market. Some markets are extremely hot, some of them are not. For commercial, some areas are ultra hot and some of them are not. And it all depends a lot on how you price it, right? And many things. But anyways, should we give an opportunity to those real estate agents and go back and renegotiate? Can we trust them? Let me know down below. Hey, just wanted to share that story because I know that you're going to encounter your own, your own bluffs. You're going to encounter your own challenges. You're going to encounter your own, or other people lies or games. Maybe not even such a lie if you don't want to count them as a lie. But they're going to try to play the system to see if they can push it up. It is the world that we live in, ladies and gentlemen, but it is what it is. Just sharing it very openly, not with the intention to speak bad about any profession, because that is not the stance that I'm taking. It is really purely as an educational purpose of an experience that we just went through it. And it amazes me because it's like, oh my goodness, we were going with full power of really looking to buy, and yet we get thrown off by, oh, we got offers. And I just said, and to me it was not that, I told Ismael, I said, I think the real estate agent is bluffing. I think that, it's amazing. Almost a year, no offers, hasn't been sold. They've been reducing, but the last reduction has been like 7-8 months. And all of a sudden we called, and all of a sudden we've called other times and but we were calling to rent it and they were willing to rent it. But then when we call to buy it, all of a sudden there's offers, right? And the beauty, one thing I got to give it up to her. She basically admitted it. And I got to, my respects, because obviously she was like, you know what? No, those were old offers, but we're willing to work with you. We're willing to really make something happen. So in one end, I'm feeling like, you know what? I respect that. Should I give them an opportunity? Leave me a message down below, right? Anyway, thank you for being here with me today. Today was story time, calling out the bluff. Okay, so thank you, virtual hug. And remember that you're one freaking real estate deal away from changing your financial landscape. See you next time.